Hi, and welcome back to Daily Thoughts with Mbongs. I'm your host, Mbongeni Yegelo, also goes by Mbongs. On this podcast, I'll be talking about my thoughts on life, wellness, and other things on my mind. And thank you so much for taking your time to listen to my podcast. Hope to leave you feeling a little bit inspired. Now, let's get to today's thought, shall we? Today's thought is it could be worse. Be grateful. Now, what do I mean by that? Too often we get consumed with how things are at that moment, how things may seem at the time, and then we get caught up in this idea that though they are at their worst, they could have been, and therefore there is no need to be grateful for anything because situations are worse. However, if we look at, for example, the issue of COVID, sure you know the basketball player Kobe Bryant. Had COVID came in 2 to 3 weeks before, compared to the time it actually came in, lockdown levels would have been put up before he had to travel, so he wouldn't have had to travel and the plane wouldn't have crashed. And also to look into, for example, the issue we have here in South Africa where if COVID came in 2 weeks after it came, we would not had the restrictions and lockdowns before Good Friday 2020. So we would have had the lockdowns after Good Friday. And we all know how a lot of people, we have a lot of car accidents during that Easter period. So some of us would have traveled at the time and would have died, or would have got into a car crash, something would have happened. So it's easy now to look at how things are and feel that things are worse. But if you were to just look deep within and realize that it could be worse. If COVID came sooner, some of us would have died. If COVID came later, some of us wouldn't be here. If certain opportunities happened, you wouldn't be alive. If you had taken that off ramp that you missed at some point, you may have gotten into an accident. So it's very easy, to just be all up in your feels and feel that things are at their worst when they happen. However, sometimes you just need to look deep within things and realize that it could be worse. Things could be at the worst position than they currently are, and the little good that is happening, you ought to be grateful for. You ought to be grateful for the gift of life that you still have, no matter how not so great it seems. The gift of family,
no matter how broken it seems or it may seem. The friends we have, the people around us, how grateful we should be, the support that they give us. You could spend time to look at the other things that have happened, the terrible things. At the same time, you could also look into the good things that are happening. So keep in mind that as bad as things may be, but they could be worse. Be grateful for the good that you currently have.
Once again, thank you so much for listening to today's Daily Thought. I'm your host, Mbongeni Yegelo, and I look forward to engaging with you. So leave a comment, and catch you next time on Daily Thoughts with Mbongs.